If you're trying to compete in the heavily saturated FPS market, why would you release a game in this state? This is World War III, and here are some of the problems that are plaguing the game. However, before I get into what this game is, let's discuss how it started. So back in 2018, Farm 51 began their work on their new project that we know today as World War III. If you told me back then that this game would have been popular, I would have believed you. But fast forwarding to today, unfortunately it does not seem to be the case, as at the time of recording this video, it has a 65% rating on Steam with just over 25,000 reviews. Let's take a look at the developer's website real quick, because they describe this game as a tactical online multiplayer FPS where the world is your battleground. Outgun your enemy in thrilling team-based skirmishes with a huge arsenal of weapons, vehicles, gadgets, and drones at your disposal. The multiplayer mode has been designed to allow for a more tactical gameplay style in comparison to other first-person shooters. Now, I just don't simply see that, considering that this game is essentially a Battlefield clone. Let's dive into the game and see what it has to offer. As we first launched into the game, we can see it has a pretty basic menu, with only 5 options to choose from, and 2 of them being grayed out, such as the Battle Pass and the Shop, and these are most likely to open up once the game launches in a couple months. Let's hop into the Customize tab and see what it has to offer in terms of character customization. Starting off with character, we can see that there's 3 slots, so you have 3 different characters that you can choose from. In each of these slots, you also have 3 options for every sub-tab in here. Let's go back into equipment, where it's quite the contrary. Has many classes that you can choose from, and each of these classes can be customized to your liking, taking off attachments and adding attachments as you please. If we hop into the Maps and Game Modes tab, this is where we see that the game starts to have real problems. There's only 2 game modes at the time. It's TAC Ops and Team Deathmatch, as well as a total of 7 maps, each of the maps being assigned to a specific game mode. So TAC Ops has 4 maps, and Team Deathmatch has 3. This is fine if the game wants to take this approach. However, it's trying to compete with the big dogs like Call of Duty and Battlefield. And I feel like if they continue to go down this road, it's going to end up just as Crossfire X did, where it had its 5 minutes of fame and then kind of just fell off the earth, regardless if it was free to play or a paid game. This game does have some great things to offer. The sound design is amazing. The game is visually appealing, and each of the maps have been handcrafted from the ground up to represent its real-life location. Now, I want to know what you guys have to say down in the comments below, so please make sure to leave your thoughts and opinions, and I'll make sure to answer every single one of them.
Much obliged.
Achtung, Achtung, eine Städte ausgegeben. Wolfsburg, Stuttgart, Ingolstadt und München. Stehen vor den örtlichen Behörden bezeichneten Evakuierungen.